this afternoon at 2:30, and tomorrow will be another session in the morning. Okay. What we are going to do today is regarding some aspects on how to engage students using Google Doc. Well, I'm sure some of you might have used it. May I know if any one of you have ever used Google Doc? And if you have, please put in your chat. Either you have joined some of the Google Docs or you have created one. Let's see. Okay, some of you tak pernah, kan? Okay. Okay, most of you not. Alright. Okay, Amalia, you have. So have you created, Amalia, or you joined somebody else Google Docs, or you work together? So this session and also the next two sessions, I will focus more for the beginners. Okay. For those who have already been into advanced stage, you can help me to facilitate some of our colleagues, okay, who have never done this before, so that we can learn through each other. Right? So I want to introduce a little bit about what we are going to do for this session. Okay, can you all see the slides or not? Okay, good. Okay, I'm just going to be brief. Now, today what we're going to do is related to engaging student learning using Google Doc. So, due to our MCO, I hope all of you stay safe, stay at home, and let's hope that Malaysia and the rest of the world are free from COVID-19 as soon as possible, insyaAllah. A bit about myself. I am Dr. SHAHREZA. You can call me Shah or you can call me Dr. Shah. I'm currently a lecturer at the Faculty of Fisheries and Food Science, and my field is in fish genetics. So you can communicate with me through handphone, video call, or WhatsApp or Telegram using this number 019-286-7794. Okay. Okay, siapa tak boleh dengar ni? Nurdini. You cannot hear me or you must join with audio, and you can email me at this my official email is shahreza@umt.edu.my, and my Gmail is shahreza@gmail.com. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you some introduction to Google Docs, and then we're going to set up for activity, and then we're going to show you how to create a Google Doc file, and then to get your experience on how students can collaborate with you with some activity using Google Docs. We will be doing 2 activities, and then we will summarize and we will close this session. Right? Now, I'll show you later this thing. This is the, afterwards we will be going into Google Classroom, but first and foremost I will show you this one. Okay, the first and foremost, I will not be giving you any lecture notes. To show you how to engage, I have already developed Google Doc notes, which I will share to all of you, and a participant will create these notes later on. Okay, I will share this link, this one that I've showed to you. So you'll be putting up here afterwards. Okay, we're going to start first. Okay, how many of you have already been to google.com and already signed in? I will show you from the start. First and foremost, we need to go to google.com. Okay. Make sure everybody is here over here, where you go to the google.com and you sign in. If you sign in, you will see a round button on the top right corner over here. Okay, meaning that you have already signed in. To the left, you can see there is 9 small boxes. Right?
Yes.
You can click that one. Okay. So you go to, there is one icon here mentioning drive. Okay. And you go to Google Drive and you click this. Right. So once you go to Google Drive, let me check first. Anybody has a problem now? Everyone is already in Google Drive? Okay. Ace is in, Nur Fatimah is in, Amalia is in. Alright. Okay. When you go to Google Drive, how do you open or create a new document?
Klik dekat new.
On the left, you can see there is a colorful plus sign with the next on the right is new. So you can click over here. So there will be a list of items. Folder, file upload, folder upload, and down below is the list.
Tutuplah suara tu orang ni.
Okay.
Bangun, ada muat.
So you can see here there are 3 items. Google Doc, Google Sheet, and Google Slide.
Lupa nak tutup dia.
Boleh share.
Tak nak share.
Okay.
Ni doktor lah, macam doktor ajar ni. Selepas ni kelas online kan? Dia nak ajar kat mana?
So you click.
Saya tengah terang. Dia orang bising.
Please mute your audio, please.
Saya nak juga mute-kan ni.
Alright, I'll go back again and I'll show to you. On this, once you go to Google Drive, on the top left, you will see a colorful plus sign here with the word new. So you click here, there will be a list of items, folder, file upload, Google Docs, Google Sheet, Google Slide. So we are going to go to Google Docs. Okay, there are 2 types that you can create, from a template or from a blank document. So you click on the blank document, it will open up one document. So the interface is similar to Microsoft Word. Okay, so let's create one activity for all of you to collaborate together. On the top left corner, there is a word called Untitled document. This is where you can rename your file. Now I'm going to name this file about cars. Okay. Then you can add in here to insert a table. Okay, so I add in this one. You can add in table, nickname, name of cars, and picture. Okay, I'll go through this one. If you go and check at the top right corner, you can see here a share button. Okay. you can get a shareable link over here. I'm giving to you one link. Can you open this link in the chat? Yes, Syed Iqmal, you can record this. Okay, how many of you
Tak dapat link, Doktor. Tak ada.
in the chat? I put up in the chat. I put up again. Okay, did you get the link? Oh,
No link.
Nampak?
all right. Everyone. Everyone. Okay. Again. All right. Do you get this link?
Yes.
All right. Now click on the link. What I want you to do is, yes, put your nickname so that other colleague won't accidentally go into your place, and add in your nickname, name of a car, and get some pictures of the car and put inside there. Okay, I give you about 5 minutes to settle this.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll be inserting more rows. Okay, Azam Hakim has already put in the picture. Proton Saga, Daus, Nissan Skyline. So you can imagine if you're a student, this is how the student will experience. Okay, in the meantime, I'm inserting more rows down below. Now, while you are writing this, if you notice, there are many colorful icons come up. So from there, you know which person is doing what.
Boleh turun. Buka Ni, kipas aku panas yang lain.
Okay. Kemudian Honda City, Xiao Nissan. Okay. Cindy, Saga, Arina, Wish, Toyota.
Dah? Ni dah.
Okay, can anybody please put in your chat how many of you consider this is their first time doing this? Working together.
Besok sikit.
Quite a number of people. Alright. So let's say you are giving lectures through Zoom. Okay. And you want students to interact with you. You want to know how, whether they understand what you teach. You want to get their response. Okay, there are several ways of getting it. And one of them is through using Google Docs. So you can create a file, you can share to the students, just like what I did. And then you can ask the student to interact with you by putting in the information. So from here, you can know whether they are putting the right thing, whether they understand the things that you have mentioned or you have delivered, right?
Ini aku boleh gerakkan ke? Mana boleh dia je. Apa dia? Sabarlah.
Alright, first time belajar, biasa buka je link, yes. You can just copy a picture ala Farihah. Copy and paste ya. Andu.
Kau ingat aku?
Okay. So I'm going to give you another 2 minutes more, and then we're going to go to the next activity. So those who have the link, you can see what the people are doing, right?
Dekat bako tempat pasang.
Okay. Another 2 minutes, then we'll stop and I will be explaining to you again how to conduct this, and then we'll go to the next activity.
Ini Zimia ni.
So for those of you who haven't done this before with a student, you can have a go, especially if you are trying to do a collaborative work. You can either make a different file for each different groups, and you can share each separate file to each separate group, and you can monitor what they are doing as a group work. Like for example, the one that I showed to you is where everybody collaborates together. But if you want each group to work together on their separate own, then you can have different files and you share each individual files to each individual groups.
Tak nampak muka pun.
Okay, I'm
Memang online pun ni.
Lah, how to mute this dalam sistem.
Tak boleh nampak muka.
Ya, tak nampak muka.
Tu nampak muka mana?
Nampak orang ni je.
Dr. Shah, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
You can actually control mute dekat you punya participant list tu. You can see two icon.
Kepala dia.
Okay. You go to your participant profile. You can see the image. Some of them is actually hide their face, but you can see another icon of microphone there. So you can click on the microphone so that you can mute for all. Each one of the participant.
Oh, I see.
You nampak. Yeah. So you can control that actually.
I see. Okay.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Right. I think I mute mostly everybody.
Telur gorengkan telur dadar. Jangan letak lagi.
Okay.
Dia tak tahu ada main. Dia tak tahu. Dia nak balik je selalu. Dia nak balik.
How to let me take some time. Some of them I cannot. Okay. All right then. Okay, now just to repeat again. After you have created this file, you can rename here. So after you have renamed, you can create your own things that you want to do for class activity. And if you want them to get engaged and collaborate, look at this top right button, share. So when you click here, now I want to explain this one. When you click share, you will be given a link. Now this link is the one that you will give to your student. Now when you want to give to your student, you can either post this link through your WhatsApp or through the Zoom that you are engaging with them, or you can email to them using the email address. Now, another thing is you have 3 types of access for the students or for anyone that you share. Now, if you click anyone with the link, what I've put just now is anyone with the link can edit. That means everyone, like you see just now, anybody can just put in anything inside there. The second one is a little bit strict. Anyone with the link can comment. That means they cannot edit, they can only make comments. Now, this is what I'm going to show to all of you how to make comments. And the third one, anyone with the link can view. Means that they cannot adjust, they cannot make comment, they can just view. So if you want to send something that you want to share and the other person can only view, so make sure you specify this as anyone with the link can view. If you want them to make editing and as well as comment, that means access to 100%, you can put here anyone with the link can edit. Now, the next step is, I'm going to show you how to make comments, because sometimes when students are putting in something, you might want to make comments to them saying that please adjust this or please change something. Now, this is how it is done. Let's say I want to work on this number 1, Amalia. Now, Amalia has put in Ferrari Enzo. So, if I were to make comment, I can highlight this. Okay, if you look here, I'm highlighting Ferrari Enzo. You can see here, there is a plus box on the right. Okay, this one. So when you see this one, add a comment. You can add in a comment and you can mention here. Now I put here, please change to another model. So I can place here comment. Okay, can you see this? All right. So this is how, if you want to discuss with the students, okay, in groups or in something, you want them to change. So you can add in a comment and the student can look on their right. And if they have changed it, then they can click here, resolve. Okay, another thing is how to make comments and you want them to see a video, for example. Now, let's say I'm trying to find a video on Ferrari. Okay, assuming that this is the video that I want. Okay, so I can copy the link here. All right, I go back here. Let's say I'm putting a comment on this picture. I can add in another comment. I can put here, please see this video. So within this document, student don't need to go and open up another page. From this one, they can just click here. You can see. And they can watch the video that you want them to refer to. Okay? All right. So is everybody okay? Can you see? Can you get it? Did you get the thing? All right. So you can make comments either by showing to them a link to a video, or you can just make a comment, or you can even want them to share a file. So just like I showed to you, you can share a file of a certain document and you can straight away put here. Let's say that you want to share with them some journals. They are putting in a wrong information and you said that you better read this journal and adjust back. So you can put here, please refer to this document, and you put in the link. So that's about it. Now, one more thing that I would like to show to you is okay. If you want the student to do some exercise, all right? Now, I'm trying to put here, but to make it fast, because we are running out of time, I'm sharing this. Okay, you can create this type of exercise, all right, with the link. Now, I'm going to share with you. You can have a try. I'll rename this one first. You can edit, get shareable link. Okay. Now, I will send to all of you this link. Okay, supposedly I send to you through Google Classroom, then everybody will have their own chance to do it individually. So you try to watch the video and answer the question. Okay, I give you about maybe 5 minutes for you to do this. Have a go.
Kurang asam.
Can edit. All right. Done. Okay, watch the video and try to answer the question below.
It's hard to manage your workload, especially when your team doesn't know who's working on what. But with Monday.
Bukan senang kau pergi rumah, wadi nak kau pun sama.
And if you eat these foods, you are healthy. Welcome to Watch My Dog, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fruits. Number 10, avocado. Yes, technically it's a fruit. Vegetarians and sushi and guac lovers know avocados are a great addition to your diet. In moderation though, since they're a fattier fruit. But about 3/4 of an avocado's calories come from monounsaturated fats, which helps you sustain healthy cholesterol levels. What else? They have anti-inflammatory properties, fight. Number 9, insulin resistance, and contain folate for unborn babies. Number 9, born babies. Reverse insulin cholesterol levels. What else? They have anti-inflammatory properties. Fight eye and heart disease, can reverse of anti-inflammatory properties, fight eye.
Okay, now some of you have already started to answer.
Anti-inflammatory properties.
All right, so how do you find, please give some feedback. How do you find this activity for the second one, in which we created an activity, you send to the student and the student try to read maybe your lecture note. Like for example, this one I've given a link to a YouTube video. You can also link to your own video, ask them to watch and try to answer them. Okay, Azam Hakim, I'm not sure about it, but I'll try to get back to you again regarding that, the upper reference. But if anyone in the group knows, please help. Okay, so these are the two things that I can share with you within this 1 hour. There are a lot more on how to do things. Maybe if we have some other times or in some other venue, I can share with you more various types of activities where you can get the student to engage when you were delivering your online class, right? Like this one, you can see students can communicate with you, and you know whether they are doing the work, where they are answering the right thing, or whether they are understanding the things that you want them to understand. Okay. Amalina, you can get back to me.
Boleh buat kerja tak? Boleh buat kerja tak?
Okay, Amalina, you can get back to me through this number. Then I will be explaining to you again. I'm trying to record. I'm recording this video, so I might be sharing to all of you later.
Oh. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I just want to refresh again about this. All right, for this last few minutes, I'm going to go through about Google Doc. Now, you see, if you go to File, I'm trying to annotate here. If you go to File, you can download this file into several formats, either Microsoft Word, RTF, or PDF. But in this case, if you are putting any links, once you downloaded this, that link is not functioning anymore. So it must work online. If you created a Google Doc file, you can also straight away send an email as an attachment, right? And to some of you, suddenly you don't have Line, students can make it available offline. So they prepare the answer or the task. Once the line is available back again, it will be updated automatically. Now, this is the last thing that I want to show is the version history. Some of you might be afraid if you do Google Doc, then with all people coming in and editing, some of the things might get lost. Well, Google has kept all your version before this. Now, if you look at this version history, you can check back to see version history. Now, you see on the right, they will mention the history, 1050, 953, 948. So if you were to revert back to the original one, you can just click here. Okay, so it will go back to the original one. If you want to see the current version, you can click at this one and it will move to the current version. So any mistakes, like the student accidentally delete, so you can move back to which current version that you want to refer to. Okay, did you get this? Let me check on the chat. Okay. So these are the things you can refer back. This is the most important, because once you do collaborative work, there might be some errors or mistake that is being done by the student. So how do you revert back to the original one? You go to the version history. Okay, now I'm moving to the current version. All right. So I think that's about it from me. There are a lot of things that that we can do actually, but within this 1 hour, I think these are the two things that I can show how to engage student learning through online when you are giving lectures such as Zoom or Webex, and having them to interact with you to see their learning process. Okay. So I'm going to stop here. So do you have any more questions? Okay, I'll be going back here. Anything, you can contact me through this number. All right. Okay then. If you want to know more, don't hesitate to communicate with me. I'm sorry if there is some glitch or some things that I could not deliver properly, maybe due to some technical problems. So we'll meet back this afternoon for some of you on Google Sheet. I will try to show to you some of the things that you can do with the students on Google Sheet. And if you can follow me for the next morning, I will show to you how Google Sheet can be aligned to Google Slide. With just controlling Google Sheet, student can prepare report without adjusting a lot to their Google Slide and also Google Doc. Okay, so see you later everyone. So don't forget, you can contact me through WhatsApp using this phone number.